coming to those. The last function was in Tensley Woods Hall, and Devji offered to help in that, and their party over there. And we did a very good function there. Like 50 people, we said 50 is the max. And there were still more people wanting to join. It was house full, but they had a good system there, airflow and everything, and people enjoyed that function. So I just urge everyone to just keep, active.
The priest, they were standing in the front, note down their temperatures, they were counting the number. It was a hard time, we saw that. And when they came in over here, they talked to priest, they threw all their bad faces over there, and they feel like a proud, they feel blessed, they went back. So this community basically helped these people to get out of this mental stress. And on the top of that, I'm just looking at the bottom, people donate the food and everything over there, and these are leaders, you can see, these are leaders because they know how to help the communities. They distribute free foods, anybody needs anything, they just come over here, they can get the free food. I know it's not a ready-made food, but they can get a raw food, they can go over there. There are a lot of things over there, all the priests, every time they are here. Whenever any person comes with their problem, they solve financially, unfinancially, they cannot buy anything, they help. So really thank you for that. And I'm again honored and pleased to have this member of this community. Thank you everybody.
Thank you, Bhatia ji, so nice of you. We are so proud to be associated with you, Bhatia ji. I would like to request Jyoti ji, I don't know how to say, Jyoti ji ka contribution to this temple is highly commendable. Jyoti Mehta ji, please come to the stage. Sorry, she will be speaking in Hindi.
No problem. I'll listen carefully.
Hello, Jai Mata Di.
Jai Mata.
मैं तो सबसे पहले जय माता जी की कृपा से और राम जी की कृपा से यहाँ पे वॉलंटियर की सेवा करती हूँ। मैं कुछ नहीं करती, जो कुछ वो करवाते हैं हम करते हैं। और मैं सबसे पहले तो सब कमेटी मेंबर सबको बहुत थैंक्स बोलती हूँ और तीनों प्रिस्ट को बोलती हूँ धन्यवाद। जैसे जो कोरोना में 3 साल से इन्होंने बहुत अच्छे काम किए हैं और घर में बैठे हुए हमने पूरे प्रोग्राम सत्संग वगैरह हमें देखने को मिला सारा कुछ। और मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करती हूँ, इन्होंने बहुत अच्छा की है, बहुत अच्छा काम किया। किचन हमारी बहुत अच्छी बनाती है, बहुत खुश है क्योंकि हमें बहुत बार हमें कहते हैं, काफी 19 साल से मैं सेवा कर रही हूँ कि किचन में करो किचन, और हम बहुत थैंक्स करते कि इन्होंने किचन का चेंज कर दिया और हमें ऐसी माता रानी हमें सेवा में बुलाते रहे, हम सेवा करते रहे। और मैं ड्राइविंग नहीं करती, मैं बहनों से भी करती जो मुझे सेवा के लिए लेकर आती हैं, और सब मैं जो मेरे साथ हेल्प करती हैं उन सबका भी थैंक्स करती हूँ। उनके परिवार में भी सबको हेल्थी रहें, गुड रहें, सब उनको बहुत बहुत अच्छे से दे भगवान उनको। और बहुत से कोरोना में बहुतों को खोया, बहुत कुछ बच्चों को खोया, रिश्तेदार माँ को, किसी ने पिता को, किसी ने किसी को। अब भगवान ऐसी कृपा करें कि जे सबसे हमें दूर करें और अपना आशीर्वाद बनाए रखें, सबको सुखी दे, ब्लेसिंग दे, अपना विशेष दे कि सब ठीक रहें। जय माता दी।
Thank you, Jyoti ji. So just I think I have been requested to translate the emotions what Jyoti ji had in English. So what she was saying, I think I am nothing. It's all the power from Lord Rama and Mata Rani to do the Seva Bhava here. And also thanking the people who support her to come to this place as she's not driving. And also many people lost their relatives. So again, Mata Rani gave them strength. And I think during this period, Panditji and community was very helpful each other. And all the good wishes to everybody. Thank you. That was Jyoti ji's emotion.
Thank you, Rajiv ji, for translating this for the sake of our AC to understand Jyoti ji's contribution and her feelings. She's so attached with this temple, this goddess. You can't imagine. She's giving her time mostly, particularly during Tuesdays and Sundays. She's here without fail, come what may, rain or shine. Kitchen and the prasad is being prepared by her and all her supporters. The whole team is here actually. If anyone would like to, Mrs. Batraji would like to say a few words, please.
Jai Mata Ki. We are so blessed today that we are here together finally face to face. All our friends who've missed for over 2 years now. I have been associated with this temple since 1985, but I wasn't actively volunteering at that time because I had a young family. But since I retired, I said I have the time now, and I have been helping in the kitchen with all my other colleagues here. It's just not volunteering in the kitchen, but we find there is just so much of love that we get from this place. It's the faith that we have in our Mataji, who takes care of all our difficulties that we face in our life, and all the congregation. And I would love to, and I want to congratulate the committees and our wonderful 3 priests who look after us and give us a blessing. Then our blessings are hopefully there, and we wish that this temple grows more and more. Especially during the COVID time, it has been such a source of strength for all of us through video Zooms, and to continue to Deepak Sharma ji. I'm also a part of that senior group, and it's a great pleasure to be on that Zoom meeting and all the other get-togethers that we had in the park, and then the last one that he mentioned, the Tansley Woods. It's whatever way we can volunteer, we are always available to. Thank you very much, the executive committee, and thank you to all the volunteers. Jai Mata.
Thank you, Mrs. Batraji. It's so nice of you to say so kind words. And I would really apologize to Ifi for, making you to wait for this. I hope you don't mind.
No.
I would like to request Sonu and Sanjeet, our youngest volunteer brothers. They are They are doing an excellent community service to the temple. Come.
Jai Mata Ji. Come on, Sanjay, come on here. We would like to thank everyone for showing up here today. It's been such a great honor. We've been blown away with the amount of support everyone has given, and most people have been here longer than we've been alive, so thank you for that. He's too shy. And yeah, we've been volunteering here for a very short amount of time. We've been blessed to be a part of this community, and we hope to serve you guys further and going forward. Thank you so much. Jai Mata.
I would like to request Aditya Diwan to say a few words, please.
First off, I would like to thank you for giving me the chance to speak and give our younger generation a chance to speak to old people about art, like what we're going through as well. Even though I've only been volunteering here for around since September, I've learned a lot and gotten much closer to God and to our homeland. Since I was born here, I've largely been isolated from the same things that people would go through if they were born in India, and we're very close to God from such a young age. So I'd like to give a thanks to all the priests and everyone here who's enlightened me with spiritual knowledge that I wouldn't have known without them. Even though it's just been such a short time, I've learned so much, and I'm forever grateful for what you guys have taught me, and all the people I've met, and all the things I've learned from being here.
Thank you. Can I request Vishal Mahajan to the stage, please, to say a few words?
Jai Mata Di, everyone. My name is Vishal, and I'm just a volunteer. I know you put me on spot. All I can say is I'm available here with Mataji's blessings. We all are here. We all are volunteers, and in the last 2 years, it has not been great for anybody. The situation has been really bad. But these, I think Bhagyaji said, leaders, they are definitely the leaders who have pulled out so many things in the temple. The development that they have done has been amazing, and we thank all of them for that.
Thank you, Vishalji. Now, I would like to request Nilesh Patelji to come to the stage. He's one of the gatherers of volunteers, you can say that. If there is any function, his team is here. Without saying anything, his whole entire army is here. Thank you, and would like to say a few words, please.
Thank you, Nathanji. Jai Mata Di. I never contributed too much the way Vishal and everybody is doing, especially the young kids, and I saw here. But since 2006, when I moved in Milton, I really had an experience on this outdoor. It changed my life, so I connected here, and since then I'm working. Whenever there is a motivation required, whenever there is a team required, I always stand behind the temple. And Nathanji and Mandraji put up the plan in 2016 to renovate this temple, which I see as a reality now. So thank you, Nathanji, and thank you for coming.
Mahendra Sahab, please come to the stage. Say if you are the past president too, kindly give us some motivational speech. He's the man, Mahendraji, at his age, he never stops. Keeps doing anything, anytime, anything you require. If you call him, he's here. Please.
Jai Mata Di. I just say thanks to everybody who has come. There are 3 types of volunteers, which are one of volunteer of number of teams which will work as a director, and each director has done something for the temple each time. And the second, those are volunteers who do everything each time, whatever their possibility. And third, people who are devotee who come, unless devotee come, the temple cannot be run. So as soon as we do much work, the devotee will come. I came this year, 2000. When I came, there were very few people, but I tried to come and come. And since I'm coming, I have so much celebrate with everybody, and everybody respects us, being a senior, become a senior. So time factor come. Since when I came here, so I was doing my own business and start this business and then coming here. Then whatever possibility I have in my mind, I try to help to all the people, being all experience of my previous life as well as experience of my business with the restaurant industry. So I'm a manufacturer of some product. So I try to help it. Then I became a president. Then I learned how much work you're doing in this for the temple. I try my best to with the knowledge help. So we start working so much here. Then after that, all our people come to us, give us some information. So I try to help it, whether in the night or morning or any time. So I try to help them. Since I'm 18, but I have full courage to all the people. I try all my seniors. So I try all my seniors that they should not be sit at home. They should come out and try to help the community, try to help all people, so that they will get more energy than mentally tortured at home. Because all the seniors, those who are seniors, when they start with the zero, they are millions. Most of the seniors, they are millions. So they are not bothered about the money. They should try to help the people, try to come out, try to gathering. So that is the one motto of the more energy getting. Since when I left this temple, I became a president of the Canadian Association with Mr. Naresh, and he took me. Now for the last 6 years, more than 7 years now, we are so much popular in whole of the community. This is only that reason is motto is that we should live more and more and contact with the people. So I all request my seniors, they should do be volunteers than younger, so that will be more, their mental will be more strong. So I just want to say so much. Thanks. Jai Mata.
Thank you, Mahendra Saab. You are the inspiration for the younger generation. At this age, he never stops. Thank you, Mahendra ji. I would like to introduce you to all. One of our most important person of this temple, taking care of this maintenance, how you are doing during the time of winter, the snow shower is snowing, and we make sure the temple is being kept in a good condition. I would like to request Ryan Jess to the stage to say a few words.
Thank you, sir. I just want to say about Mr. Banerjee, he really doesn't stop. I've been with the temple since about 2014. It is my privilege to serve God and to serve the temple and all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ryan. Now it's time for recognizing the volunteers. I would request Ify to say a few words to our congregation. Please come to the stage.
Thank you very much, Nathan. And good morning to all of you. It's such a privilege and honor to be here with you on such an important occasion. And I truly felt blessed to be able to stand here and listen to all of these wonderful people that have devoted so much of their time and their energy to making the temple what it is today. I've had the opportunity to get to know many of you over the last few years, and it really is my honor to get to know you and to come to the temple again. Volunteers, as Nathan said, are really the lifeblood. They are the backbone of our community. And without volunteers each and every day making a contribution, whether it's large or small, where would we be? Particularly given the kind of 2 years that we've spent, many people in isolation during the pandemic, it's been very difficult to connect day to day. So when you have the opportunity to be able, as seniors, we're connecting on Zoom and in other formats, it allows that human connection to continue even though we're not being able to do it in person. We all know that human connection is important to the soul, and to be able to have it in person is even better. But when we weren't able to do it over the last couple of years, Zoom meetings and other forms did make a difference. So I'm listening today to each of you come up and speak about your contributions to making the temple what it is. I want to commend you, I want to applaud you for everything that you've been doing, because it's clear that you're doing it from the heart, with great love and with great faith, because the temple really is the foundation of your spiritual strength as well as a community. And so it's wonderful to also see all the generations here, the young ones, the ones sort of in the middle, and our esteemed seniors. So all of you speak to me about the next generation. You're obviously building not just for today, but also for tomorrow. And to be here for 30 years, that's really a remarkable legacy that your elders started many years ago, when a small group of elders and seniors came together to start the temple. Now, the reason today and this week is so important, our government, through a private member's bill from one of my colleagues, Daisy Y, introduced into the legislature a piece of legislation called the Non-Profit Appreciation Week. And this was passed in the legislature unanimously. The purpose of that was to be able to say to everyone in our community how much we appreciate the work that many of you have done, particularly during the last 2 years during the pandemic, but beyond that. The volunteers really are the lifeblood of our community. They are the kind of the glue that keep us all together. And so we wanted to be able to say to the many charities in our Oakville community, in the many not-for-profit and agencies that work on behalf of us. There are so many wonderful agencies in our community and charities in our community who have done stellar work, particularly during the pandemic. So it was our way of saying in Ontario, we have something like 85,000 charities and not-for-profits in Ontario alone. 850,000 people work in the charitable sector. But beyond that, think of all of the hundreds and thousands of people that are volunteers that work for these charities. And so it was our way of being able to say, we recognize you. We understand and appreciate all of the wonderful work that you've done for our community. Whether small contribution or large, it all makes a difference, because collectively, it's what you're able to do to be able to bring forward, I think, great support to those people, particularly people in the community who might be more isolated, who may not have a family member, who may live alone. And so it's so important to be able to have that network to connect with. So the Nonprofit Appreciation Week has been an opportunity all of this week for us to be able to say thank you to all of you. Thank you to all of you for everything that you do and have continued to do and will continue to do. I was very charmed to hear some of the young people who came up today. You know, you can tell the future is in good hands. You know, you've taught them well, you've mentored them well, and they obviously very much believe in what the temple represents. So in my small way today, I'd like to thank all of you individually, and I'd also like to obviously thank the committee. Without the foundation of the committee, I'm sure many of these works wouldn't be possible. I'd like to thank the elders who came before them and all the great work that they did. And I'd like to thank each of you as volunteers who make such a difference. And what I hear from all of you today when I was listening was the great love that you have for the temple and each other, the great compassion that you have, and I think how important faith is in our lives each and every day, because faith gets us through many of the struggles, and we've certainly had some struggles to deal with the last couple of years. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity today, on behalf of the government and our Premier Doug Ford and myself, to be able to recognize with certificates to all of you for all the great work you've been doing here in the temple and beyond. So thank you so much. first certificate that I'm going to give is to the Vaishno Devi Temple on the occasion of its 30th anniversary. So this is actually a certificate that comes from our Premier, and I'll read it to you. It says, "I am pleased to extend warm greetings to all those celebrating the 30th anniversary of the founding of the Vaishno Devi Temple. This important event is a celebration of the strength of faith and the dedication of those who've worshipped at Vaishno Devi Temple over the years. Congratulations on this milestone anniversary, and I wish you all the best. Doug Ford, Premier."
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Someone going to call the names out? So where would you like me to stand? Right in front of you?
Let's start the certificate. From this side, take the certificate and then leave from the other side. So it's less. Our first volunteer is Ryan Girdhar. He's our youngest volunteer. He is in grade 9.
ये थोड़ा पंगा हो जाएगा इसको उस साइड ले जाओ ना भाई
Next is Narayan Ahuja ji.
This proud volunteer of
Vinay Bedi.
is not there.
Uncle, can you take it for him?
Myself.
Yeah. So we can always have a representative. Next is Dev Bhatia ji.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for bringing you to.
Dev Bhatia.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for everything.
Ashok and Vimla. Ashok and Vimla Bhatt, they are the most, I think they are here since the temple was formed. Deepak and Nitina Chokse. Deepak.
Thank you.
Hello, how are you?
Nice to meet you. Do you wanna? Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Next is Jyotika Dey.
बधाई हो।
Virat Gagia, please.
भाई नेक्स्ट बोल दीजिए। नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट करते हो। चलो ठीक है।
Aditya Devan, please.
आए देवा।
Amit Dhar.
Yeah.
Sanjay Dhingraji. Sanjay Dhingraji.
Thank you for all you do in our community.
Vaishnavi Dhingra, please.
Oh, is it? Oh, no.
I would like to say a few words about Sanjay Digraji and Vaishnavi ji. So father and daughter team. It's done a magnificent, wonderful service during the Diwali celebration time. In such a way, Sanjay Digraji and Vaishnavi and Monu and Sanjeev, their team, they have done an excellent job during this last Diwali time. Thank you very much. My personal, sincere appreciation.
With all your support, I think Nathanji has been really supportive.
Come this way.
Yeah, Jai Mata Di. I would just like to say a few words. I would like, although everybody is working hard, and Nathanji in particular, and I would like to thank Nilesh Bhai and Menraji for introducing me to the temple and to the team. And since the time I've been here for the last few years, it's really been a great, encouraging. I think to see everybody's been contributing towards the spiritual cause and bringing the community together. I think you've been doing a great work. I would really like to thank you for all that.
Abhay Kohli ji, please.
Thank you. You're strong. Join us here. Thank you very much for all you do.
Hari Goyal ji.
आप सभी लोग जानते हैं हमारे हरि गोयल जी के बारे में. His volunteering services, I have no words to express. See, a few days ago, the day before yesterday, Mother Nature played with us. The pond was overflowing. I'm trying to stop myself being emotional. I would like to say this, please allow me to say this few words. Now, as all of you are aware, for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, our Hindu temples are being vandalized, and our Hindu temples are being the target of the thieves, and every other night one or other temple is being robbed. And whenever I'm getting a call from Panditjis, usually I get a call from, not usually, whenever there is a problem, serious problem, I get a phone call from Panditji at 7:30, because that's the time when they open and they check everything is okay. So I wish for the last 3 weeks, every day, before go to bed I pray. So I don't want to receive any calls from Panditji, this kind of any. But unfortunately, the day before yesterday, I received a video call showing that there's a leakage in the temple basement and all those things. So then that was not bad, okay, at least. But it was, the basement hall was completely flooded because of the flooding in the pond. Immediately, our Panditjis are the wonderful people, I can tell you. I don't know how to express my gratitude towards them. Immediately, they made all the arrangements. I called Ryan Jess is here. He was there right on time, putting the motor pump and everything ready within couple of hours, let's say 3 hours. But then I called, as soon as I called Ryan, I called Hariji. Before I reached temple, Hariji was here already. Thank you, Hariji, always being there. Thank you so much, bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Just one person we are forwarding here about Ramesh
Ramesh Suklaji,
who is not here. He has been in the committee also, the president also for 4 years. And this year he started a community garden also.
Yes.
Along with Suklaji and Jayanti Bhai. And he was also here the flood time. As soon as I came, I called Suklaji also. And Suklaji come, you are experienced person, and let us see why the problem is. This is the 5th floor, I was telling to them jokingly. This was the 5th time this temple has flooded. I'm the veteran, I was here in all the 5 floors flooding. And that was the reason I came. I say, I'm the person who knows most about this, how the flooding happens and how to take the water out and manage the thing. So I came, and I have no problem. Anytime there is anything, anybody call, whether the priest call or the committee call, I'm ready to come and help in engineering on any way I can do. So it's a part of my life. So I'm thankful for the committee to keep me engaged in the temple and give me opportunity to keep me working. But otherwise, most of the time people come in the committee, have some stuff with the existing committee, go away, I'm not going to come, or I will come only when I come in the committee again. No.
That includes Dev Bhatia ji also. He was also there that time. He was there until 2:30 with us. Thank you, Bhatia ji.
Hetal Joshi, please. Jagdish Kapoor ji. Sanjay Luthra ji.
Sanjay Luthra ji team, Deepak Chokse ji, these people are during the time of, what do you call this? Spring cleanup. They are there always. Thank you, Luthra ji.
Jagmohan Manrai ji. पवन महाजन जी।
Sir, you've done a lot of.
अंकल इधर आ जाइए, इधर आ जाइए, फोटो ले लेते, आप बात करो हिंदी में।
Thank you so much. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you again.
पवन महाजन जी।
Pavan Mahajan ji could not be here. His son Vishal Mahajan is taking the. So this shows the volunteering service from father to son, and his, of course,
daughters.
His better, yeah, daughter. Of course, his better half is one of our the board Mahajan.
राकेश मल्होत्रा जी प्लीज।
राकेश जी।
Before going into the award, I would like to request Rakesh Malhotra ji to say a few words. आ जाइए राकेश जी। Rakesh Malhotra ji is the main pillar of our kitchen and the bhog. Mata Rani ka bhog is the main sources of our volunteering. Volunteering means राकेश मल्होत्रा जी किसी भी टाइम पर, आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी इयर्स, राकेश जी कितने साल से आप करवा रहे हैं? 22 years of service to the temple. Thank you Rakesh ji and family. In addition to his volunteering time, he also donates to the temple. Thank you so much.
ज्योति जी एंड अशोक मेहता जी।
इधर आ जाओ थोड़ी, इकट्ठे आइयो, इधर से जाओ।
Thank you ज्योति जी और मेहता साहब, thank you so much. आपका सर्विस हमेशा कंटिन्यू करते रहें आप, thank you so much. Is another pillar of kitchen volunteers. Thank you.
रेनू महतो जी।
Renu Mehta ji is also the part of our kitchen volunteers. Thank you Renu ji, thank you for your continued service. Thank you so much.
जयमीन पारिया जी।
मेरा ख्याल है ओके so you can take it.
आप पिक्चर हम लेते हैं। कौन हाँ मैं ले लूँ, मैं ले लूँ।
The photographer often gets forgotten, so.
Okay, एक second, ready? Okay, watch.
Thank you very much.
हर एंड सुमित्रा पादी जी। नीलेश पटेल जी आइए। जिगर पटेल जी। अल्पेश पटेल जी।
It looks my pleasure. Thank you for everything you do.
खुशबू पटेल जी
अल्पेश भाई ने भी ले लो
अल्पेश भी ले लो ना
Yeah, even Alpesh Patel as well.
अल्पेश पटेल जिगर का भी
Even Jigar as well.
अल्पेश पटेल जिगर भी ले
Even Jigar as well.
Take your family on.
रुद्रिक पटेल प्लीज
Medium. Chopra medium.
Thank you for all the work that you do on behalf of the temple. Thank you.
Ryan just please
Ryan, bottom of my heart, we all would like to convey our best wishes to you and our sincere thanks and appreciation for the services you are rendering to the temple. Thank you, Ryan.
चिराग पटेल कुणाल पटेल मेहुल प्रजापति देवेंद्र सिंधु
नहीं वो नहीं है
सुभाष शर्मा सुदेश शर्मा दिनेश शर्मा
Thank you.
नसीम एंड शुभ सिंगल जी रमेश शुक्ला
Thank you.
आदित्य टंडन रिंकेश त्रिवेदी
Thank you so much for all the work you do.
अनीता त्रिपाठी डॉक्टर एस.सी. बोरा जी प्लीज कैलाश जगोटा जी
Thank you. And thank you for those words of wisdom that you're always offering. Whenever I hear you always have. Only. Thank you so much for everything you do for our community.
Thank you.
सुरेंद्र अंकल हंसा मिश्रा प्रकाश नाई जी Sheetal Saha.
Thank you so much for everything you did for the
Deepak Sarma ji, please. Sanjeet Kumar Singh.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sanjeet.
Hello. Nice to see you again. And thank you so
Sonu.
much for all the work you do. You're one of the future elders, you know that.
Sonu Kumar Singh.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And
Neerav Panchal.
congratulations. And you're one of our future leaders here.
Neelam Patel. Harsh and Varsha Patel. Prakash Patel. All right, thank you. Thank you, Afi.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
In addition to these volunteers, I might have missed so many others, but I would like to specifically say my hearty thanks to our dear Pandit Neeraj ji, Pandit Piyush ji, and Pandit Mukund ji. They are more than volunteers. They are keeping our temple. In spite of these, in these 2 years, they have never ever taken a day off. Always serving for the community. I mean, I would say they should also be classified as frontline workers in addition to our doctors and nurses, our priests. They deserve this. Every one of us going through some kind of hardship, either emotionally. But when we come to the temple, seek the blessings of Mata Rani, and they also, the priests, they show us the spiritual path, makes our mind at ease, peaceful, and they pray for us, and they are serving to the God, and with their blessings, we are all now united. And of course, it's a great time without any what you can say. Yes, selfishness. That's the right word. Thanks. They are here every other day morning, whether rain or shine. With CC today, for example, anytime. They never ever being late a minute of opening time. I'm so thankful from bottom of my heart, Pandit Mukundji, Pandit Neeraj ji, Pandit Piyush ji. Thank you so much. And I would like to say a few words to our treasurer, Mr. Latesh Taneja ji.
जय माता दी। मेरे लिए ये एक बहुत बड़ा सौभाग्य है कि मुझे इंडिया से यहाँ आने के बाद सेवा का मौका मिला। और जो मैंने कभी इंडिया में नहीं किया था वो यहाँ आके मुझे करने का मौका मिला, और मैं अपने आप को बहुत खुश नसीब समझता हूँ कि मुझे इतने अच्छे लोग मिले यहाँ पर। सबसे ज़्यादा जो थैंकफुल हूँ मैं नाथन जी का। सॉरी, आई एम लिटिल बिट इमोशनल। ही इज यंगर टू मी इन एज, बट he is my teacher and he is my guru. So I will say only thank you everyone. Thanks for coming in such a bad weather and participating in this function. Really I am thankful from my bottom of heart. Thank you very much. Jai Mata.
इनके लिए मैं यही शब्द कहना चाहूँगा कि जब हमें न्यू ईयर फंक्शंस पे हो या कहीं भी उस बच्चे ने कभी भी हमारा साथ, जब भी हम इनको कॉल किए इनके पिताजी को, तो उन्होंने कहा कि हमारा बेटा तैयार है, जब भी आप बुलाएंगे ये हम होगा। तो इस बच्चे के लिए बहुत बहुत तालियां बजाइए कि इन्होंने बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत की है हमारे पीछे। 3-4 महीनों में जब भी हमें ज़रूरत पड़ी है कि फ्रंट पे यहाँ पे हमें, जब हम साइनिंग कर रहे थे कि कौन से कितने लोग आ रहे हैं, तब हम यहाँ बिजी होते थे, तो अगर कोई नहीं है तो हरी जी तो यही हैं। तो बहुत धन्यवाद आपका बेटा और इनके पेरेंट्स का, जिन्होंने इनको अलाउ किया यहाँ आने के लिए। सबसे बड़ी बात वो है कि अगर पेरेंट्स कहेंगे कि बच्चों को कि फोर्स करेंगे थोड़ा बहुत कि मंदिर आए, तो बच्चे भी आगे आएंगे। अगर पेरेंट्स ही नहीं करेंगे तो बच्चों के लिए तो अपनी लाइफ में सब बिजी ही हैं यहाँ पे। तो सबसे बड़ा धन्यवाद उनके पेरेंट्स का है जिन्होंने उनको यहाँ पे आने का मौका दिया। धन्यवाद।
पंडित नीरज जी ने सही कहा, he said it right, he nailed it. During this COVID time, I can proudly say that only our temple until last week, last week, we were following the protocols without any compromise. So, in order to follow this protocol, these kids, these younger generation, they helped us volunteer, checking temperatures, writing down their name, make sure that hand sanitized, all those strict measures were in place. For that, I would like to say additional thank you and sincere appreciation to this younger generation. Thank you. Now, Panditjis will have a bhajans. Let's have.
माता रानी के इस दरबार में हम सभी वॉलंटियरों का आदर सत्कार के साथ सत्कार किया। माता रानी इसी तरह से आप सबको मंदिर में बुलाते रहे, आप सब इसी तरह से आते रहे और मंदिर की सेवा करते रहे, जिससे आप सबको प्रार्थना। तो सभी वॉलंटियर के लिए और जो आ सके नहीं आ सके उन सभी के लिए हम मिलकर देवी के दरबार में भगवान से यही कामना करें कि इसी तरह से देवी सबको खुश रखे। जो स्वयं को सेवक समझता है वही स्वयं सेवक होता है और हम सब देवी के स्वयं सेवक है, वॉलंटियर है। तो माता रानी इसी तरह से सभी के हाथ से अच्छे कर्म अच्छे कार्य करवाती रहे, इसी तरह से सब मंदिर में आते हुए मंदिर के कार्य करते रहे। ऐसी अभिलाषा और प्रार्थना के साथ आए। जो हमें समय मिला है उस समय अंतर्गत हम सब मिलकर एक भजन करके अपनी अरदास हाजरी देवी के दरबार में लगाए। आज देवी के सामने बैठकर हम उनको याद करते हैं, वही हमारा सम्मान है कि हम उनके लायक उसने बनाया तब हम यहाँ पर आ सके। तो जो भी हमारे पास समय है उस अंतर्गत हम सब मिलकर भगवान के दरबार में देवी के दरबार में हाजिरी लगाए। जिस तरह से भगवान का सेवक भगवान के साथ रहता है तो भगवान की शोभा है, उसी तरह के मंदिर के साथ जब मंदिर के स्वयं सेवक वॉलंटियर खड़े रहेंगे तो वो मंदिर की शोभा है। तो होता है तो भगवान की शोभा है, मंदिर के साथ जब वॉलंटियर होता है तो मंदिर की शोभा है। केवल हम 2-3 लोग यहाँ आकर बैठ जाए या खड़े रहे तो इतनी मंदिर की शोभा नहीं है, लेकिन मंदिर के स्वयं सेवक जब आते हैं और मंदिर के कार्य करते हैं तो मंदिर की सेवा शोभा वो स्वयं सेवक से, वॉलंटियर से है, और भगवान की शोभा वो भगवान भक्तों से है। तो इसी तरह से आप सब आते रहे और मंदिर के कार्य करते रहे। आए हम भजन के माध्यम से अपनी हाजिरी लगाए और भगवान को याद करें।
जयकारा शेरा वाली जी दा बोल साचे
दरबार की जय।
हो मेरा लिख सेवादारा विच ना मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ, मैं तेनू हर पल याद करा, मैं तेनू हर पल याद करा, मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ। ओ मेरा लिख सेवादारा विच ना, मेरा लिख सेवादारा विच ना, मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ, मेरा लिख सेवादारा विच ना, मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ। मैं तेनू हर पल याद करा, 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 मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ। हर रोज सवेरे मैं तेरे मंदिर बुहारांगा, हर रोज सवेरे मैं तेरे मंदिर बुहारांगा, गंगा जल लेके माँ तेरे चरण पखारांगा, गंगा जल लेके माँ तेरे चरण पखारांगा। एक निकी जही अर्ज करा, 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 मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ। मेरा लिख सेवादारा विच ना, मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ। मेरा लिख सेवादारा विच ना, मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ। कलियां सोना हार बनावांगा, चुन चुन के फूल कलियां सोना हार बनावांगा, चुन चुन के फूल कलियां सोना हार बनावांगा, चुन चुन के फूल कलियां सोना हार बनावांगा। करके श्रृंगार तेरा मैं तेनू खूब सजावांगा, करके श्रृंगार तेरा मैं तेनू खूब सजावांगा। कर ममता दिया छावां, कर ममता दिया छावां, कर ममता दिया छावां, कर ममता दिया छावां, मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ। मेरा लिख सेवादारा विच ना, मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ।
माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ। सेवा तेरी संगतां दी दिन रात करांगा मैं, सेवा तेरे संगतां दी दिन रात करांगा मैं, सेवा तेरी संगतां दी दिन रात करांगा मैं, सेवा तेरे संगतां दी दिन रात करांगा मैं। श्रद्धा ते भगती नाल तेरा भजन करांगा मैं, श्रद्धा ते भगती नाल तेरा भजन करांगा मैं। ओ एक गावां तेरी महिमा, एक गावां तेरी महिमा, ओ एक गावां तेरी महिमा, एक गावां तेरी महिमा। मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ, मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ। ओ मेरा लिखी सेवादारा विच नाम, मेरा लिखी सेवादारा विच नाम। मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ, मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ। तेरी जोत जगा के माँ तेरी आरती उतारांगा, तेरी जोत जगा के माँ तेरी आरती उतारांगा। ओ तेरी जोत जगा के माँ तेरी आरती उतारांगा, तेरी जोत जगा के माँ तेरी आरती उतारांगा। ओ तेरे चरण तेरे मुखड़े नूं जी भर के निहारांगा, तेरे चरण तेरे मुखड़े नूं जी भर के निहारांगा, तेरे चरण तेरे मुखड़े नूं जी भर के निहारांगा, तेरे चरण तेरे मुखड़े नूं जी भर के निहारांगा। ओ बच्चियां ते कर मेरा, बच्चियां ते कर मेरा, ओ बच्चियां ते कर मेरा, बच्चियां ते कर मेरा। मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ, बच्चियां ते कर मेरा, बच्चियां कर मेरा। मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ। मैं तेनू हर पल याद करा, 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 मैं तेनू हर पल याद करा। मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ। मेरा लिखी सेवादारा विच नाम, मेरा लिखी सेवादारा विच नाम। मेरी माँ मेरी माँ मेरी माँ, माँ मेरी माँ, माँ मेरी माँ, माँ मेरी माँ, माँ मेरी माँ। बोले अम्बे मात की जय। पराम्बिका भगवती वैष्णो देवी के इस दरबार में हम सब एकत्रित होकर देवी के दरबार में हम सब ने बैठकर अपनी हाजिरी अरदास माता के चरणों में लगाए। इस साल का ये हमारा पहला फंक्शन है जिसमें हम सब इन पर्सन आकर देवी के दरबार में बैठकर ये प्रोग्राम हम कर रहे हैं। तो हम सब माता से यही कामना करें कि इसके बाद आने वाले सारे प्रोग्राम में, जैसे नेक्स्ट अब शिवरात्रि, हम सब मिलकर भगवान सदाशिव की आराधना इन पर्सन मंदिर में आकर भगवान के दरबार में अपनी हाजिरी लगा सके और माता के चरणारविंद में अपना हाजिरी लगा सके। इसी तरह से आकर तो इस कामना और भावना के साथ बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो इस तरह कर आकर देवी के सन्मुख बैठकर अपनी हाजिरी लगाना चाहते हैं, पर इस कोविड के समय में देवी कृपा से हमें यह अवसर प्राप्त हुआ कि अब मंदिर में हम आ सकते हैं, बैठ सकते हैं और अपनी हाजिरी लगा सकते हैं। तो इसी तरह से आप सब आते रहिए, मंदिर के साथ जुड़कर इसी तरह से अपनी हाजिरी आप लगाते रहिए। तो आए तनेजा जी आपको 2 शब्द में संबोधित करेंगे।
जय माता दी। हमारे टेंपल में कुछ और भी लोग ऐसे हैं जो बहुत सेवा करते हैं और जिनको हम हमेशा देखते हैं कि किसी समय कोई भी काम हो रहा हो तो सबसे आगे खड़े होते हैं। तो मैं चाहूंगा कि प्लीज जो कम है श्री विद्यानाथन जी जो हर समय हर फंक्शन में किसी भी ओकेजन पे सबसे पहले आगे खड़ी होती हैं, तो इनके लिए जोरदार तालियों से इनका स्वागत किया जाए। इनके बगैर हमारा कोई भी फंक्शन कोई भी चीज हो वो कंप्लीट नहीं होती जब तक ये नहीं होती, और हमेशा ये सबसे आगे होती हैं। तो इनका दिल से धन्यवाद इनका। और स्नेहल जी, एक हमारी माता जी हैं बुजुर्ग वीरावती अवस्थी, वो नहीं आई हैं, उनके बेटे हैं यहाँ पे। अवस्थी जी आप आइए। इनकी मदर भी इतनी एज में यहाँ पे इतना काम करती हैं, इतनी सेवा करती हैं किचन में और सबको आशीर्वाद देती हैं। तो दिल से उनका भी धन्यवाद। अवस्थी जी हमारी तरफ से माता जी को जो है कहिएगा। और राजीव और एक स्नेहल जी हैं, वो इस समय चली गई हैं कहीं। तो मैं श्री विद्या जी आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि स्नेहल जी के लिए भी जो है आप ले लीजिए प्लीज। उनके लिए भी जोरदार तालियां। मिस्टर राजीव तिवारी की वाइफ है और हर समय यहाँ पे खड़ी होती हैं मंदिर में हेल्प करने के लिए। थैंक यू वेरी मच। थैंक यू। एक पिक्चर ले धन्यवाद। जय माता दी।
धन्यवाद जी, थैंक यू। So I think just quick update about the lunch. You might be waiting. There is slight delay due to bad weather. So please bear with us another 15 minutes or so, and packed lunch will be here. Meanwhile, we can enjoy another bhajan from Neeraj ji, please. Thank you.
जयकारा शेरा वाली जी दा बोल साचे दरबार की जय। हे माई मेरी सच्चियां जोतां वाली माता जी तेरी सदा ही जय। सजा है मैया का प्यारा ये
सबको प्रसाद लेकर ही जाना है, तो सब प्रसाद लेकर ही जाए। यदि आप नीचे फ्रेश वगैरह होना चाहते हैं तो ठीक है, वरना आप सब यहाँ बैठ सकते हैं। सबके लिए प्रसाद मंगवाया गया है, तो कृपया सब प्रसाद लेकर ही जाए। सजा है मैया का पावन ये दरबार, सजा है मैया का पावन ये दरबार। हो मैया आएगी होके शेर सवार, मैया आएगी होके शेर सवार। जो जय माता दी बोलोगे वो जाना पाएगी, जो जय माता दी बोलोगे वो जाना पाएगी। एक जयकारे से ही माँ खुश हो जाएगी, एक जयकारे से ही माँ खुश हो जाएगी। सजा है मैया का पावन ये दरबार, सजा है मैया का पावन ये दरबार। कर्म से माँ का दर्शन होता है, कर्म से माँ का दर्शन होता है, कर्म से माँ का दर्शन होता है, कर्म से माँ का दर्शन होता है। वही को देता है जो सोता है, वही को देता है जो सोता है। रोज ना ऐसी कृपा होती है, रोज ना ऐसी कृपा होती है। कभी कभी ही मिलता मौका है, कभी कभी मिलता मौका है, कभी कभी ही मिलता मौका है, कभी कभी मिलता मौका है। तू मामा करके देख वो तुझको लाल बुलाएगी, तू मामा करके देख वो तुझको लाल बुलाएगी, तू मामा करके देख वो तुझको लाल बुलाएगी, तू मामा करके देख वो तुझको लाल बुलाएगी। एक जयकारे से माँ खुश हो जाएगी, एक जयकारे से माँ खुश हो जाएगी। सजा है मैया का पावन ये दरबार, सजा है मैया का पावन ये दरबार। दयालु है दया ही करती है, दयालु है दया ही करती है। सदा बच्चों का पालन करती है, सदा बच्चों का पालन करती है। दयालु है दया ही करती है, दयालु है दया ही करती है। सदा बच्चों का पालन करती है, सदा बच्चों का पालन करती है। गया ना खाली कोई इस दर से, गया ना खाली कोई इस दर से, गया ना खाली कोई इस दर से, गया ना खाली कोई इस दर से। भवानी सबकी झोली भरती है, भवानी सबकी झोली भरती है, भवानी सबकी झोली भरती है, भवानी सबकी झोली भरती है। तू एक कदम तो बढ़ आगे माँ दौड़ी आएगी, तू एक कदम तो बढ़ आगे माँ दौड़ी आएगी, तू एक कदम तो बढ़ आगे माँ दौड़ी आएगी, तू एक कदम तो बढ़ आगे माँ दौड़ी आएगी। एक जयकारे से ही माँ खुश हो जाएगी, एक जयकारे से माँ खुश हो जाएगी, एक जयकारे से ही माँ खुश हो जाएगी, जयकारे से ही माँ खुश हो जाएगी। सजा है मैया का पावन ये दरबार, सजा है मैया का पावन ये दरबार, सजा है मैया का पावन ये दरबार, सजा मैया का पावन ये दरबार। पापी को सीधे रास्ते लाती है, पापी को सीधे रास्ते लाती है, गिरते हुए को माँ उठाती है, गिरते हुए को माँ उठाती है। माँ को प्यारे अपने लाल सभी, माँ को प्यारे अपने लाल सभी, माँ को प्यारे अपने लाल सभी, माँ को प्यारे अपने लाल सभी। सबको ही मांगले लगाती है, सबको ही मांगले लगाती है, सबको ही मांगले लगाती है, सबको ही मांगले लगाती है। भक्तों अपने बच्चों पे माँ प्यार लुटाएगी, भक्तों अपने बच्चों पे माँ प्यार लुटाएगी, भक्तों अपने बच्चों पे माँ प्यार लुटाएगी, भक्तों अपने बच्चों पे माँ प्यार लुटाएगी। एक जयकारे से ही माँ खुश हो जाएगी, एक जयकारे से ही माँ खुश हो जाएगी, एक जयकारे से ही माँ खुश हो जाएगी, एक जयकारे से ही माँ खुश हो जाएगी। सजा है मैया का पावन ये दरबार, सजा है मैया का पावन ये दरबार। ओ मैया आएगी होके शेर सवार, मैया आएगी होके शेर सवार। सजा है मैया का पावन ये दरबार, सजा मैया का पावन ये दरबार। ओ मैया आएगी होके शेर सवार, मैया आएगी होके शेर सवार। जो जय माता की बोलोगे वो जाना पाएगी, जो जय माता की बोलोगे वो जाना पाएगी, जो जय माता की बोलोगे वो जाना पाएगी, जो जय माता की बोलोगे वो जाना पाएगी। एक जयकारे से ही माँ खुश हो जाएगी, 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 एक जयकारे से ही माँ खुश हो जाएगी। जयकारा शेरा वाली जी का बोल साचे दरबार के जय।
सबको प्रसाद लेकर ही जाना है, सबके लिए प्रसाद की व्यवस्था की गई है और थोड़े ही समय में आप सबको प्रसाद मंदिर की वती आप सबको प्रसाद दिया जाएगा। देवी के दरबार में आए और प्रसाद लेकर ही जाना चाहिए और इस साल का ये पहला फंक्शन भी है। इसी तरह से देवी हमें बुलाती रहे और प्रसाद इत्यादि मंदिर में होते रहे, इसी कामना हम सब करते हैं। तो आप सब प्रसाद लेकर ही जाए, कुछ समय में प्रसाद आपके लिए यहाँ मंगवाया जाएगा। वेदर की वजह से जैसे पहले बताया थोड़ा डिले हो गया और प्रसाद आपको यहाँ पैक करके ही दिया जाएगा। आप प्रसाद को घर भी ले जा सकते हैं, तो सब प्रसाद लेकर ही जाए, इससे आप सबको प्रार्थना। आए हम सब और एक भजन करें, तो भजन के माध्यम से अपनी हाजिरी लगाए और यहाँ तक आए हैं और माता का प्रसाद लेकर बिना हम ना जाए तो अच्छी बात है। तो कृपया सब प्रसाद लेकर ही जाएगा, ऐसे आप सबको प्रार्थना के साथ आए हम भजन के माध्यम से अपनी हाजिरी देवी के दरबार में लगाए और माता रानी को हम सब याद करें। इसी तरह से देवी हम सबको अवसर देती रहे कि हम उनके दरबार में आते रहे और इस साल जो भी प्रोग्राम हो उस प्रोग्राम में हम सब इन पर्सन आकर भाग ले सके, देवी के दर्शन कर सके, भगवान के आशीर्वाद प्राप्त कर सके। वो समय देवी कृपा से हम सबको प्राप्त हो।
ऐसी माता के चरणों में हम कामना करते हैं। तो आए हम सब मिलकर अपनी हाजिरी लगाए, भगवान को, देवी को याद करें और कृष्ण जी के भजन के माध्यम से अपनी हाजिरी लगाएं। बोल कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय। जो भी नीचे हो, जो मंदिर के स्वयं सेवक वॉलंटियर जो भी है नीचे, वो सब ऊपर आ जाए। ग्रुप फोटो में लेनी है मंदिर के साथ। हमारी यादें हमेशा, आप सबकी यादें मंदिर के साथ जुड़ी रहे और आने वाली नई पीढ़ी को भी आपके फोटो प्रोत्साहित करेंगे कि हमारे दादा भी मंदिर में आते थे और सेवा कार्य करते थे। तो सब वॉलंटियर जो भी है सब आ जाए, ग्रुप फोटो हम लेंगे सबके साथ में, या देवी के साथ में हमारी सबकी यादें इसी तरह से जुड़ी रहे। सब आ जाएगा ऊपर।